Morning, and thank you very much for coming to us here at the Kpeshie Bridge. It is the bridge that connects La to Teshie, and so this bridge can be found right atop the Kpeshie Lagoon or the Kpeshie River. It used to be a very old single file bridge. From behind me, you can see the temporary structure currently being utilized by motorists from Accra through La and making their way towards Teshie or parts of Tema. Fortunately or unfortunately, the old structure got a bit weaker, and so a new one was proposed, which got started somewhere last year. I'm on that new structure, but the new structure somehow halfway through building got stalled, and so what you have behind me is the iron rods that would have been the guard atop the bridge. Now, if you're looking towards my left, which will be eastwards towards Tema, you'll find that traffic coming in from that part. And so with the benefit of our eye in the sky, you'd have a good detail of traffic filing in from Tema, making its way to Teshie, through Teshie, and then over the Kpeshie Bridge to La, and then parts of Accra or Osu, if that would be their general direction. This bridge has stalled from, as far as I can remember, well into its 6th month. And the unfortunate thing is, because of the state of the road network, it makes traffic filing rather very difficult, especially when it comes to rush hour traffic. Between the morning rush and the evening rush, you would have to exercise a good caution if you're approaching. The reason why you need to exercise a good caution is because there are no clear signs warning you of road closures ahead, nor there is any sign warning you of possible barricades or blocks ahead. And this sometimes creates a bit of problems, especially for those new motorists or commuters who are not very familiar with the road network or road layout of this particular environment. It is rather a very worrying one also for those commuters who find it convenient to park their cars on the sides, if especially they need to rest or they need to catch the breath on anything that's affecting their driving across town. This, in its current state, is not one to write home about, in that if the road construction or the bridge construction isn't going to be continued immediately, it is only prudent and expected of the contractor to place clear signs warning motorists. In any case, a commuter's best friend on the road are road signs and road markings, without which driving becomes a bit of a difficult problem for the motorist. And if these are absent, then unfortunately the police cannot fault a commuter who by sheer accident will find their way rather in breach of the road motor traffic regulation. This is very much needed on this road to allow for a smooth use of the road. The other thing is, especially for those approaching from Accra, what you have is the road narrowing and meandering very quickly as you go past the La Palm and the Royal Beach hotels. These are worrying, and they also create a chaotic traffic condition as you approach to go over the bridge. This, if nipped in the bud within time, it will allow for a smooth flow of traffic and a smooth drive around this side of town. This bridge has and will continue to be the one that provides for a smooth travel between La and Teshie, and the Kpeshie Lagoon is exactly where this bridge is being constructed, except that at the moment you can't call it an ongoing construction. It is rather, if any description will best fit, it will be one that we can say is a stalled project. And obviously it is expected of citizens within these two towns to ask the questions of the contractor, which currently is the reason why we have come here, or we are here. Indeed, I want to believe that the contractor, if monitoring, would then want to really, as much as possible, mobilize and return to site to have this bridge constructed in order to bring that respite needed by motorists who use this side of town to connect either La or Teshie together. This so far has been Keep an Eye, coming to you from the Kpeshie Bridge. And as always, my name is Darrell Allen Tego, your chief laborer. Thank you very much for coming to us.